And hello and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you. And yes, it's been a busy weekend for me. And so I am back with you all. Hold on a second. What's going on here? What is going on? Hold on. Oh, it fell down to the floor. Okay, so I've been a host. My buddy from Namibia is here with me, and he was here for the weekend. And and I've been Mr. Hostess and being there for him, and we've had some really cool days of just hanging out. And today we hung out with my brothers, and we had family time. It went out to eat. It got up early, made breakfast. Well, not exactly made breakfast. We kind of cleaned the house. Cleaned the house. It was house cleaning morning. Then watched some news, and then after that, it was off to the races to spend time with family and friends. And it was great. It was a great day. They got to meet him, and my brother was like, "Oh, nice! Now we know who he'll be staying with when he gets to Namibia." And so that was really good to to I say relax their minds on that. Paul's an amazing guy. Oh, what's that sound? Where's that music coming from? Do I have music playing somewhere? Where is that coming from? I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear it? I hope you're not hearing the music, but there's music going on my. Hold on a second. Let me see what's on this pages here. This. Hold on a second. Why am I have music playing here? Hold on a second. There's music in my head, and I don't know if you're hearing it, but there's music playing from somewhere on my page in my website. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on. And it's not showing up here. Oh, you know what it is? It was I was watching, I don't know if you've seen this series, The Morning Show. Now I know I'm late to the game. The Morning Show has been out for a long time. I think it's in its fourth or fifth season. And I've never watched The Morning Show on Apple TV. And they've gotten amazing ratings over the years. And I said, why not take some time to look at it, like start looking at it? And I will have to tell you, I am enjoying The Morning Show. The Morning Show is really good. The writing is excellent. And now I'm wondering, are there any, I mean, I must be accurate because there's so many people that in the industry of media that co-sign and have been on the same shows with the people and the staff and the people from the morning show. So there must be some legitimacy to the acting and the storylines. Well, I have to tell you, I'm enjoying it. I am on episode 3 of season 1. And I am enjoying the show, The Morning Show. Hey, Diva to the Max. I see you in the building. She says, hi, Ron. Diva, it looks like it's just us today. Oh, wait, there's someone else popping in. Okay, people are going to pop in. You know how we roll here. People pop in as we go along. And, but yeah, it's been a long weekend, but a good one. I had a photo shoot on Friday. So Friday, I was supposed to hang out with a buddy of mine for a moment, but that didn't work out. And but then I ended up at here in Fort Greene. We have what's called the Fling, and the Fling is I mentioned on Friday night when we did word game night that is a fundraiser for Fort Greene Park, and so many people sponsor what they call a table. and invite their friends or invite their staff or their, whoever they want to invite for that table. Anyway, my job is to photograph the event, and it was absolutely wonderful event to photograph. Has so much fun as always. This is my third or fourth year photographing. I think this is the fourth year. This could have been my fourth year photographing the event, the fling. And so lots of photography. It was a 3-hour photo gig. So I started at 6:30 and I was there at 6:15, and photographed the event from beginning to end. And the event was over at 9:30. Well, it was pretty much over at 9:30. And then came home, then kind of like look at some photos. Then after that, went to bed, went to bed, but didn't really go to bed because I was entertaining because my buddy here was here from, I got my buddy Paul from Namibia. And then I was, oh wait, he wasn't here yet, but he came in later. And then I ended up hanging out with him talking. And before I knew it was 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to get up early on Saturday to do my photo walk. And we did a photo walk in New York City on the Riverside Drive and Riverside Park. And that was a lot of fun. We was busy. So we walked that, we took pictures, spent time with my meetup group. And then after that, Paul and I got on the bikes. We took the bikes up there. Then we took the bikes back home, well, partially home. And then we hung out somewhere. I forgot where we hung out after. We went somewhere. And then we got trapped because, that's when you saw me online. And that's when you saw me that was last night. So last night we ended up hanging out in the NYU area and showing him around NYU and the people in NYU. And we went to one of my favorite pizza places in New York called the Artichoke, and it was absolutely wonderful. Then from there, we went to the West. We went to Washington Square's Park, and we just hung out and relaxed. And I shared some of that with you on Instagram, and that was then we were supposed to take the bikes back, but something happened to his credit card with the bikes, and we had to end up taking the train. And I was like, oh no, I gotta take the train. And y'all don't know, in the summer, it's hot on the subways, and it was hot. It was gross. Then finally got home because it takes longer now to get home by train versus by bike. And I had to get up early this morning for, meeting friends and stuff. So it's been a long weekend. It's been nonstop. I want to sleep in tomorrow, but I can't because I have to get up early to do a proposal for a client. It's just like, it doesn't end. It just does not end, Diva. It doesn't end. Okay. So that was my weekend. I just had to share that with y'all. So y'all know where I am at from this point on. You was like, okay, we understand why Ron sounds tired tonight. Well, Ron is tired because Ron is tired. And but it was a good weekend. It was a great weekend. I love spending time with my friends. I love spending time with our meetup group. I love spending time, and showing Paul around this time was really excellent. And also him meeting my family was really great. So yeah, we are off to the races, y'all. A couple more weeks. I'm still packing. A couple more weeks, I'll be out of this apartment and on to my new life. So there you have it. Okay, let's see what's going on in our Instagram world. Let's do that. And Diva to the max, how did you spend your weekend? How was your weekend? Or anyone that's listening to me and maybe around, you can see me. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Here in New York, it was hot. It was hot yesterday and humid, and today was humid, not extremely hot, but still hot. It got to 83 degrees here in New York City. Hot for this time of the year. And I don't like the heat. I like cool weather. I like the fall. I like sweaters. I like jackets. So I know. There you have it. Diva, are you still with me? Anyone still with me? If not, Diva and I will be playing our games together. Yes. Oh, she's just packing also, but for different reasons. Okay, okay. Packing is so stressful. I did not I mean, I've only moved twice in my life. Twice in my whole life I've only moved twice. This is the third time. And moving when you're younger is much easier than moving when you're older and when you've been in a home for 30 years almost. It's quite different. It's quite emotional. It's tiring. Your energy is not where it used to be. And it takes time to pack up a house. A whole lot of time. Chris R is in the building. What's up, Chris? He says, hello, everyone. Cool and windy here. Oh, I wish I was wherever you are. I know you are. But I need cool weather. I need the cool weather. I like cool weather. And Diva says to the max, all of the above, Ron. All of the above. So my brothers, we had such a great conversation today. Paul enlightened my friends and my buddy, my big brother, my younger brother, and we just had a great time talking today, and found new friends. Paul now has 2 new friends. My brothers love him. They love him to pieces. My younger brother was like, Paul, you have to come to Christmas and hang out with with the family. I was like, I don't think Paul's coming all the way back to New York after being here for the last 3. I think Paul's been here in America for 3 weeks. And so now he's going to be heading back to Namibia. And then I will catch up with him in probably January, it looks like now. It may be mostly likely January instead of December. But anything's possible. If I get if I get a ticket that's on sale, if Delta Airlines, hear me, Delta, if Delta has a nice, easy discount prices, then I am out. And maybe what I'll do is just hang out. I may go to South Africa, hang out in South Africa for a bit and see some of my friends in South Africa, and then go to Namibia. Anything's possible. We'll see what happens, but I am excited. The house is getting packed up for this week's gonna be a lot more packing. I got most of the pictures off the wall, and the living room is pretty much done. Dining room is done. The bedroom needs to get done, and that's a lot of work, but it's gonna get done. It's going to get done. You guys are talking football. Wait a minute. Oh, football. TV says watching Dallas and Green Bay OT. Oh, is that what's going on? Chris says, let's go Green Bay. Well, the Giants just the Giants just had another bad situation. One of the players had a bad fall, tore his ACL, and he's out for the season. The poor Giants, they just can't get a break. The Giants can't get a break. And yeah. So there you have it. TB says, hey, Diva. Hey, Diva. So just the 3 of us, 4 of us. Let's do some photos. How about that? And let me cut this off. Okay, that's gone. This is gone. Let's get this out of the screen here. Okay, now it's time for some photos, because we do have show and tell. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Let's go out of here. Sign out. Let's do that. Sign in to the other account. What is happening? I tell you, these new computer systems, they keep changing. There we go. Why is it? Okay. Not sure why this is happening. It wasn't doing this earlier. One day I will be okay with my computer systems. I don't know why this is happening. There we go. That's the right window. Here we go. Okay, let's do. Where should we go today? Should we hang out overseas or anywhere special you guys want me to, share some photos? Ba, ba, ba. Let's see here. And should we get the Instagrammers in here? I think we should. Let's get this Instagrammers in here. My brain is all over the place, y'all, so please forgive me. Chris says, I'm a Niner fan, but can't stand the Cowboys. I am amazed how many people can't stand the Cowboys. Remember the Cowboys used to be America's team? TV says, Saints here, Chris. We are struggling. Wow. How many of you no one I know likes the Cowboys. Not even the people in Texas like the Cowboys these days. What is up with the Cowboys? Kimmy says, hey, y'all. So good to see you, Kimmy Kim. Okay, let's do some photography like we always do. And for those that are new to the area, we are having our TBD, Touch Base Daily Game Night. And this is where we play our Wordle games and our Scrab connection games and also our spelling bee. But right now, I usually have show and tell. And we usually focus on some images that folks can look at. So y'all want to, how about this? Since it popped up on my screen, do y'all want to do autumn? Autumn in New York? Do you want autumn in Brooklyn? A little bit of autumn, since autumn is around the corner. Can we do a little autumn? Maybe, let me see which ones I can use here. Okay, yes, let's do these. Here's a couple of images from Prospect Park here in New York City. And my favorite time of the year is autumn. I can't wait to get my autumn on. Next week, I'm supposed to go apple picking, and I hope to share that with you. But what I love most about autumn in New York City is it's so beautiful. Fifi's in the building. Hey, Fifi, I see you. And TV says, do it, do it, do it. Okay, here we go. Let's do some autumn. Autumn at Prospect Park. Here we go. Autumn at Prospect Park. So this is at what we call Turtle Lake in Prospect Park. And this was on a really like a cloudy, it's just like a stormy, like thunderstorms are about to come through on a fall day in Prospect Park. I think this is this may be October. This has to be October because of the colors. We don't get this kind of color until like near the end of October. And so what I love about Prospect Park is that it gives you these scenes that almost feel like you're in the country, right? Like you would never think this is Brooklyn, right? You would never say, oh, wow, look at that. That's Brooklyn. Nope. And by the way, speaking of the Turtle Lake, look, or Turtle Pond, look, there's a turtle right here, right? You see the turtle? See the turtle on the left rock? There's a turtle sitting on the rock. And, but I love photographing Prospect Park. And she says, never, it's beautiful, right? You would never think this was Brooklyn. You would never think this was Prospect Park. What I love about Prospect Park is also because of these lakes, little lakes, they're ponds, right? Right there. They're not lakes, like not like a Lake Michigan. That's a lake. But these are little small, large ponds in the park. Here's another one. And So these are some people strolling along the this what we call turtle pond or turtle lake, and so people are walking, enjoying the cool airs of fall and autumn. But why do I love autumn so much? Is because of the color. This is when color photography is at my forefront of mind. I'm always thinking about how I can get the best colors for us to celebrate the autumn. Here's another photo coming up. Look at this. Isn't this, does this look like an urban, like city? Like this could be anywhere in New York State. But this is autumn in Prospect Park here in New York, here in Brooklyn. And I cannot wait to get my camera out. Even though at this point, probably, well, I should be still living here at this point. So I'll still have my cameras and I'll still run out and do this. But look at this. Look at the colors. And I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist in this way, but there's something about the trees that are circling a lake, some body of water that gives them some brilliant colors. This is just my observation. I don't know if it has anything to do with the lake. I just know when I'm at Bear Mountain State Park and I go to the lake, in autumn, the colors around the lake, all the trees are brilliant. The colors are more brilliant than away from the lake. I would think is just my thinking process that the lake has something to do with the colors. I'm not sure if it's because the roots can tap into the water sources under the ground. I don't know. If anyone has an answer, please get to me. But I don't know. But I do know that near water sources, the colors seem to be more brilliant. And so I love to go to this part of Prospect Park. We have what's called a little bridge here in the background. And then you have these beautiful trees that turn beautiful colors. This is another photo coming up. Same place. Let's see, let's go to the next one. This is another angle further out, kind of like so you can see all of the background. Look at those colors. Ah, autumn. Autumn is the best time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. And cannot wait to get out there and for the cool temperatures to come. Because you need cool temperatures to also get good color. Here's another shot, same picture. Here's another shot. Look at that. I don't think these were taken on the same day. I think this was earlier. This photo may have been like a week earlier because there's more. You see the change, how the color has changed in this area. I think I did this over 2 weeks. This particular week is just brilliant. So, what do y'all think? What do you guys think? What do you think about these autumn pictures? How do you guys feel about autumn? And this is what it looks like, right? This is like like a rainy day. But yeah. So that's it. Oops, let's say that's gone. Okay, is that it? I think that's it. That's it. Or maybe. Now this is oversaturated. This is a photo from those other photos, but a little bit more saturated in my editing. Kind of like to bring out the colors. So, because when you shoot in RAW, your pictures look dull and you have to bring back the color. But I did a little extra color here. Just a little bit. And there you have it. Is it 12 o'clock? Is it time to play Wordle? It's almost time. It's almost time. So let's get set up. Let's set up for Wordle, y'all. It's almost time for Wordle. what's your favorite season? TB, what's your favorite season? Fifi, what's your favorite season? Diva, Kelly, Kim, what's your favorite season? So last night, I almost lost this game. Yeah, this game, let me see. Can I bring it up? Is it going to show? Because we're near 12 o'clock. So look, I made a boo-boo in the beginning here with Goofy, but Goofy got me to Gookie, and I forgot that there was an E in the word and almost lost the game. But I recovered at the last minute. So we still, as a family, as a group, you and I working together, we have 222 days straight streak of playing this game. Hey, Bryson, I see you in the building. Bryson's in the building. Diva says fall and spring are her favorites. Fifi says autumn for sure. Autumn for sure. Autumn is my favorite time of the year. I can get on a bike. I can ride. I can walk. I can put on a sweater. I can put my sweatshirts on. I can go for a long walk in the mornings, and it's nice and brisk. I love it. I love this time of the year. Well, if it ever gets cool. Kaz is in the building. She says, blessed eve to AM. Oh, wow. This is not tonight's game, Kaz. We didn't start tonight's game. We're about to start tonight's game in a moment. Here we go. It is time to play Wordle for our 223rd day straight. Can we do it? Can we do it? What is the word? The first word. What's the first word, y'all? TV says, I also love fall, but that spring renewal does it too. Those are my those have become my favorite seasons. And yesterday we were out doing our photographer meetup in at the Riverside Park on the Hudson River. And people, I don't know. I tend not to think about autumn as the time that flowers are blooming. And there's a whole blooming season for the autumn. Did you guys know that? That in autumn, there's a whole bunch of flowers that are blossoming. And we saw a lot of them on yesterday. Okay, the first word, Fifi says the color is everything. Okay. Let's see here. Something's humming here. Let me get this on here so I don't hear the hum. There we go. Okay, so there we are. The first word, TB says ching. Let's do it. Let's do it. CHING. Enter. Ooh, we got a C. The C is in the correct spot. The I is in the word, but not in the right spot because it's yellow. What's the next word? Fifi says least. The least of them. L. Oops. L. Oh, let me go back. LEAST. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We got an L. We got an L. We got an I. And the next word we're going to use for our formula, the next word is anybody? Anybody? What about Mary? What about Mary? What about Mary? What's the word? Y'all know who, Mary, Tina Turner's Mary. Yeah, Proud Mary. There we go. Proud Mary. Thank you, Fifi. Proud Mary. There you go. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we got nothing. So you know what that means? A probability that there's a double letter in the word. I don't believe it's a double I, but there may be a double L. So let's see what it is. Did you see that TT statue? No, I did not. What's the TT statue? I don't know what the TT statue is. Okay, do we look? We know that the first letter starts with a C. Do we think the second letter is a L? And then we have a I is not in this spot, so it can't be an I there. The I must be here. So maybe, Maybe the I is not where the L is. Let me take this out. Let me take this back. Maybe the I is here and the L is here, but I don't know. Civil. Oh, shucks. It is a double I. It is Chris R. Chris R. I'm with you. I'm with you, Chris R. Civil. Civil. There it is. Perfect. But we also knew that there was a double letter. I didn't know it was a double I. Look at that. We knocked that one out really quick. Good job, Chris R. Chris R with the civil. Nice. Okay, next game. It's time for connections, y'all. It's time for connections. That's connection. Okay, so here we go. Connections. We know that 4 words must have one thing in common. 4 words have one thing in common. Flapper, punk, hotel, stairway, bohemian, but is that bohemian, and float, and handle, and hipster, boxer, fool, chain, trick, baba, brief, prank, and thong. I don't know what to say about the thong thing. I don't know what to say about the thong thing, but we'll let it go. We'll let thong go. I'll say nothing. I will say nothing about the thong. Okay, here we go. So what do you guys think? Well, outside the box. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you guys got here. I think bohemian. Hold on a second. Let me pop that down. I think bohemian and hipster have something in common here. Flapper, punk, and bohemian. Oh, thank you, Fifi. I'm with you, Fifi. Flapper and punk. Now, if this was a New York puzzle or New York connections, I would think this is Williamsburg, Brooklyn. This would be Williamsburg, Brooklyn. These are the people that live in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Hey, Elise is in the building. She says it too. She says, so we have Fifi says, flapper, hipster, punk, and bohemian. And Elise says the same thing. But Diva to the Max says boxer, hipster, brief, and thong. I don't think so, Diva to the Max. I don't know about that hipster being in with the boxers and brief and thong. I think there's something else with that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Elise and Diva to the Max. Diva to the Max say hipster, bohemian, punk, and flapper. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. It's not it? Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Okay, Kimmy Kim says, let's go with the other one. Holy moly, that's not it. So maybe the hipster goes with the thong. Thong, hipster, box, briefs, and boxers? What do they have in common? Underwear. Hipsters are underwear? I never knew that hipsters were called underwear. Hipsters? Are y'all serious? What's a hipster? Am I missing something in underwear? Hipsters. Let's try it. Let's see. Boxers, brief, hipsters, and thong. Here we go. Yes. Kinds of underwear. Nice. Nice. Underwear. Holy moly. What is a hipster? I know what boxers are. I know what briefs are. I know what a thong is. I don't know what a hipster is. What does that say? Oh, no, I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's take us back. So now we got bohemian. We have punk. We have flapper. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know with the bohemian, punk, and flapper. I don't know. I don't know. Flapper, handle, float, and chain. These are connected to the toilet, says Chris. Oh, yes, that is called a flapper. Handle, float, and chain. Toilet. This is the toilet. Nice. That's a good one. Oh, nice one. Okay, okay, I'm with you. Handle, parts of a toilet. Yes, parts of the toilet tank. Good job, Chris. Good job. Oh, Kimmy Kim says the hipsters are women's underwear. Well, that explains why I don't know anything about it. Okay. Don't know nothing about no hipsters. Now I don't know nothing about no hipsters. Okay, so the next one, I've changed flappers before. I had to change my flapper twice in my toilet bowl, toilet tank. Yes, I've had to change the flapper. I went to the store and said, "What's that little thing?" And the next thing I said, "Oh, a flapper." And I said, "Oh, it's called a flapper." My flapper was the wrong size, so I had to get the right size to keep the water from not going out. Okay, so we got fool, trick, prank, punk. Is that what we are, y'all? Yeah, okay. Somebody says trick. I don't see a trick up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so y'all all with, so Diva to the Max is with me. Diva to the Max is with me. We're on the same page to now. Diva, we're on the same page. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Play a joke on. And Baba, Hotel, Bohemian, Stairway. Those are first words in 70s rock songs. Holy moly. We're riding on the freeway. Sorry about that. Wrong song. Wrong song. Okay. Now we are ready. Song titles, 70s rock song titles. Baba, Alabama, Ala Bohemia, Hotel, California, Stairway to, okay. Anyway. Okay, let's go to spelling bee. Our favorite time of the night is spelling bee. Look at y'all. We are moving through this really quick tonight, y'all. We are moving quickly. Let's see what the spelling bee gives us tonight. Is it going to be a tough one? Well, I know one thing. All words must have an O in it. All words must have an O. Okay. What do you guys say, y'all? We got 8 people in the building. Let's play spelling bee. There's some people over Instagram watching. The Instagrammers are just watching. They're not participating. But if you're in the Instagram world, let me tell you, join us over here in Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram, YouTube. Let me put that on the board so you can have that. Copy. Let me go to Instagram real quick. Sorry, y'all. I gotta let the Instagrammers know how to get here. Gotta let the Instagrammers know how to get here. What's up, Ron Thomas? What's going on? And here we go. Now, if you need to get here, you know how to get here. There we go. Pin that comment, and now we have it. So that way when people stop by, they can come over and visit. Okay, the first word out the gate is let me go back. The first word out the gate is noted. And that is from Elise. Okay, the next one is denote. Denote by Diva to the Max. Denote. There we go. Denote. And then next one is notion. We got notion from TB. Notion. Nice one. Good game. Good word. And then Chris says voted. VOTED. Nice one. Then the next one is vote from Chris R. Vote. 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 And then next one is devoted. We got that on the board. Nope. There we go. D. Voted. There we go. Nice one. Oh, note. We got the blue notes. The note. Nice one. Up on the board. Great job. And we got devoted. Devoted. We already got devoted on the board. That's already there. Devotion is, oh, not on the board yet. There we go. Devotion. There we go. Nice. Nice. Oh, Diva to the max got a pentagram. Diva to the max got the pentagram. We got the pentagram. Diva to the max. Let's remember that. Diva has the pentagram. Are there any other pentagrams in this word? Denote. Denote. Okay, there we go. Tone. Oh, it's already on the board. Denote is already on the board. Tone. Nice. Tony tone. And obviously, it's gonna be toned in there too, right? So I'm just gonna throw it in there anyway because I know somebody's gonna have that on the board. Devo, Devo, isn't that a group? Wasn't that a group? Grab that whip. Do 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 do. Nope, no Devo, but it used to be the name of a group. Notion. We already got Notion on the board. Notion is on the board. Noted is on the board. And onion. Nice. That's a good one. Nice. And void. Oh, Fifi says she's going for both of them in one statement. Void. Void. Right? We got the void, and she says voided. Let's get the void. All right, void. She said voided. There we go. Nice. So we got two with Fifi in a row. Date. No, dote. I mean dote. D-O-T-E. Doted. I know that. Now we got doted. Oops. There we go. Doted. Okay, next is void. We already got void on the board. We already got void. We got voided on the board. We got tune. We got tune and tuned in the board right there. And the next one is intention. That could be in there too, but there's not. It's right. Intention. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, intention. Hold on a second. I messed up. There we go. And there we go. I-O-N. There we go. There we go. And then intention. So somebody, I think. Oh no, there's no V in this word. So I was gonna say somebody got another pentagram, but nope, that's not true. Here we go. I-O-N-E-D, but that's a long word. That's 11 points. That was worth 11 points, y'all. We're at nice already. And the next one is from TV, says tune. Like a cartoon. Tune. There we go. And oh, look at that, Fifi. Dove, I should say. Dove, not dove, dove. And video. Video saw the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Video. Here we go. Nice one. There we go. Devoid. Did we have that one? No, I don't think we do. That one's Elise. Elise. She says devoid. The teacher speaks. The teacher has spoken. Okay, there we go. I-E-D. Am I got it right? Did I get that right? Oh, so no E in there. Sorry, my bad. It's a D. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Videoed. Nice one. Video star. The video star. Uh-oh. Sorry, my bad. Video star. There we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. And we got Dove in there. That's already there. And Dotted from Kimmy Kim. Dotted. Nice. Look at us flowing. We're just keeping it going, y'all. Dive. There we go. Oh, sorry, no dive because we got to have an O in there, Fifi. And O. But Dotted is in there. D-O-T-T-E-D. ED. There we go. Oh, we already got dotted. It's already on the board. Nodded. There we go. Nice. Nodded. Okay. And we're at ditto. That's one of my favorite words, y'all. That is I use that word all the time. Ditto. Ditto. There we go. And the next one is node. Node to the toad. Okay. Okay, look at you guys. Oh, we're at nice. We should be crossing amazing soon or great. Oh, we got a wow. This is a long puzzle. This is a lot of work on this puzzle here, y'all. Addition. Oh, wow. Oh, what happened there? Nice one. Addition. None. There we go. Nice one. Now we just hit great, y'all. We just hit great. We're on our way to amazing. Done. Done from TB. Good job. And invention. A. says invention. Here we go. And then we have invite from TB. Invite. You guys are rocking it out. Rocking it out tonight. Oh, there's no. TB, there's got to be an O in there. Sorry. There's got to be an O. We got to have a O. Invented is, you need a vote. You need an O. We need an O. We need an O. O's. We got invention already on the board, right? Invention is on the board. And invite, we couldn't use that because there's no O. Invited, no. Invented, no. Node, yes. Iodine, here we go. Now we're getting words with O's in it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it's got to be an O in the word. See that big yellow O? It's got to be an O. Iodine. Iodine. There we go. Iodine tablets. No, sorry. Wrong show. Into the woods. So we got into, nice in there, nice up there. Neon. Thank you, Chris R. Oh, Chris got 3 in a row. Chris got 3 words in a row. Holy moly. There we go. 3 words in a row for the Chris R. Voodoo. TB says voodoo is on the board. That is a word. There it is. Voodoo is on the board. We had great. We should be heading to amazing soon. Done. This is done. We already got done on the board. Fifi. Tendon. Ooh, that's a good one. Tendon. There we go. Nice. Then we have voodooed. Really? Can you say voodooed? I don't know. I never heard it used in that tense. Voodooed. No, there is no voodooed. I never heard it in that tense, TB. You almost had me going. Tendon, we already have tendon. Tendon's on the board. Invent can be not on it, but diode. Oh, nice one, Fifi. Diode. Nice. We're at amazing, y'all. We're at 171 points. This is an intense game. Look how big the number is. We're at 171. We have how many to go? 66 points to go before we get this completed. We can do this. We can get it. Iodine is on the board. Toad. Okay, there we go. Diva to the max. I was like, whatever happened to Diva? She just like it was quiet. Diva was quiet. I was like, where's Diva? Oven. TB says oven. Nice one. Nice. And tooted. Toot. Tooted. Can toot be there too? Can toot be there too? Can toot be there too? Yes, of course it is. And noon. Nice. That's a good one. That's simple and easy. Noon. There we go. And particles. Why not? Okay. Doo doo. Doo 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 doo. There we go. There we go. Doodoo is there. Doo is there, or dodo. Dodo. Don't. Nope, you can't use don't because it has a apostrophe. And so toned, I think it's on the board. We already have toned. Oh wait, no, yeah, we have it. Toned is already on the board. Okay, I'm caught up with you all, you guys. I'm caught up. Okay, I am caught up with you all. The last word. Oh, devotee. Nice, Chris. Totally devoted to you. Oops, sorry. Devotee. Nice. Nice. Vino, my favorite. A little wine. A little wine goes a long way. Vino. Vino. Nope, it's not there. What? Oh, Fifi. They denied us. And denied we can't use because there's no O. There's no O. But denoted we already have on the board. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. Do we don't have denoted? No. Wow. Let's put it on the board. We don't have it. I thought we had denoted earlier, but we didn't. I thought we had that. And there it is. Thank you, Chris R. Remember TB, it has to have an O. Has to have an O. Doned. What's that? Donned. Oh, sorry. In ED? I don't know. This doesn't look. Oh, it's there. Oh, what's that? Okay, it's there. Holy moly. We are down to how many we need? 35 points, y'all. We got this. We got this. And what time is it? It's still 12:26. It's not even 12:30 yet. We might make this happen. No detention. There needs to be. Oh, sorry, my bad. Detention does have an O. Duh. Detention. Detention. I almost said no to that. I almost said no. Sorry, my bad. I am. There we go. I forgot something. Detention. Sorry about that, y'all. There we go. Is there a detention? Like ED added to that? I don't know. Maybe detention. I think there's a detention. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Detention. IONED. No. Okay. Duh. Okay. Are y'all ready to shuffle? Kimmy says shuffle. Okay. Let's shuffle. We're shuffled. There we go. It's shuffled, Kimmy Kim. We are shuffling. The last word that you guys put on the board was detention. We have all of these words that we have on the board. We have more than 46 words. 46 words, and we're at 211 points. Should I go through the words quickly? Here we go. So let's go close. We got 211 points. We are on amazing. We have 46 words. Here are the words. I am not going to say them. I am just going to scroll. So just look at the words as I scroll. These are the words that you've already put onto the puzzle. It's a lot of words, y'all. It's a lot of words. This was a word salad. Look at that. All these words. Okay, let's bring it back in. Okay, let's bring it in. Bring it in, y'all. Okay, so I see more words coming out. Veto from Elise. That's a nice word. It's one of my favorite words for we political people that love politics. Veto. Veto the bill. Okay, we got Dino. That is a word, believe it or not. It's not just a dinosaur. Dino, vetoed is a word. Vetoed is a word. Nice. We're at 46. We're heading towards, where are we now? We've 18 points away, y'all. 18 points away. Ionite. What's that? What's that? Wait, let me just get these on the board. Dino. We got vetoed. And now, ionite. Is that a word? Here we go. And the answer is ionite. No. No. What about toad? Is there a toad? That's it. Yeah. Where are we now? Sorry, Fifi. We gotta take you off the board. We're going back to our vetoed by Elise. Elise got 2 in a row. Believe it or not, believe it. Wah, 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 wah. Fifi. What about eons? Eons? Is that eons? No, eons cannot be a nope. Eon. Vone, D-O, Dode? No. Okay, just thinking outside the box. Oh, one of my favorite words, TB. But that doesn't have a, oh, sorry, bad. Idiot. She is an idiot. My mother used to always say, don't say that about people. I say, no, but they are. They're idiots. Idiots. Oh, yes, there are lots of them running around these streets these days. Idiots. Okay, we are now 13 points away, y'all. 13 points away. And oh, I see more words. I see more intoned. Intoned. Here we go. I hear someone like a train, but it's not a train. It's somebody's car, I guess. Intoned. Toned first. Yes, and then intone. I think these are going to give us some good letters, some good numbers here. Intoned, and there we go. Thank you, Elise. You brought us over the line. However, the pangram goes to the wonderful diva to the match. She is the MVP for the night. Even though we had Chris R with 3 words in a row. So we do need to acknowledge Chris R for her 3 in a row. But we can definitely celebrate our MVP tonight. Our MVP tonight is Diva to the Max. Once again, she likes to be in that title. She always seems to get there. Diva is Diva to the Max. There we go, Diva to the Max. It is your night. It is your hour. It is your game, Diva to the Max. Okay, you know what that means, y'all. You know what that means. There's a hands. The hands. Get your applause going for Diva to the Max. MVP is Diva to the Max. One more, encore. There we go. There we go. Encore. Okay, that's it. And let's celebrate our wonderful Chris. She wasn't our MVP, but she definitely came to the table, came ready to play with 3 in a row. 3 in a row. We gotta go 3 in a row. We gotta figure out how to make that short, right? 3 in 1. Oh, you know what we should do? 3. How we should do this? Look at this. I'm gonna be creative here, y'all. 3 in row, maybe. Let's see how that looks on the board. Okay, 3 in row award goes to 3 in a row award goes to Chris R. Just making it up as we go along. There we go. 3 in a row goes to Chris R. And we are celebrating Chris R for the 3 in a row. There we go. This one. We won't give you 2 applause, but we'll give you 1. We'll give you 1. There we go. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for your participation. Okay. Guys, that seems to be it. We got all of that done in 12:34. Literally 30 minutes. Because remember, we were doing some film, some show and tell. So we did that in 30 minutes. You guys are getting this in a shorter time. Every day we play this game. See, Diva says, yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Look at the love. You guys always showing love. Always showing love. Love, love, love. Look at the love. Look at the love. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. We have our we have our touch base daily in the morning at 11 o'clock. It's Motivation Monday tomorrow. So we'll talk some motivation and talk about the weekend. And that's about it. Okay, guys, have a wonderful sleep, a wonderful night. Love you. Have a good night and focus on what matters. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again. Until I see you next time.